We're going to go through this life journey, and I want to say a few things about it before we do. First, there are other life stages besides the ones I'm going to talk about for sure, but we're just going to focus on some of the big ones, just to point out what some of the issues are that are hiding in plain sight. Second, in many ways, women's life journey is amazing and richer and, frankly, a little more textured than men's at this point in time. And we see a convergence to a certain extent. We're seeing women and men's life journeys become more similar rather than more disparate, but there are significant differences, and they do potentially hold some financial consequences, as you were about to see. And some of them can seem incredibly dire and make you feel, oh my God, what are we going to do? But what we're going to do is we're going to rely on people like you to help us solve this issue. And they are completely solvable. So let's take a look. The first place we're going to go on this life journey, we're going to look at early adulthood, parenting, caregiving, divorce, retirement, spousal care, and widowhood. Let's take a look at early adulthood. Early adulthood is so many ways a fabulous time of life for women, and women have come so far. They're graduating, as we said earlier, from college and grad school in higher numbers than men. It's boosting their career options, but it's at a price. What is that price? Well, when it comes to student debt, 64% of all student debt is held by women. In addition to which, they start their careers a little later because they're being educated, which makes perfect sense, gives them great opportunity, but they're starting a little later. And we know it's hard or harder to save when you're dealing with those two things. Add to it the wage gap. Let's take a look. We talk about that 82 cents to $1. We all know that. And some people even discount it, but what we don't talk about, which very few people even realize, is that wage gap, it accumulates over time. And so you could take a man and a woman, and neither of them taking any career breaks at all, in the same career from the beginning all the way through to retirement. By the time they reach retirement age, that woman will have accumulated $411,000 less than the man. $411,000.